Good morning, it is Delenn, and we are back on the Dadcraft73's Java server. Yeah, so we're going to be playing a little bit of Minecraft today. Got a wonderful stream weekend coming up, so we are hoping to get that all sorted. And we've got some mats gathering to put together, not a whole ton, but I want to do a quick drop off at the shop, but to drop off the first few books and managed to trade up with the villagers. I have no idea exactly yet what the pricing scheme is going to be, and it's probably just that, a scheme. I've not figured that one out yet because it seems to be standard practice with bookshops. Stuff on fire. Okay. It seems to be standard practice with shops to have like things be 1 or 2 diamonds a piece, but I'm not fully sure if that's exactly what I want to go with, like everyone else. And just gonna grab a quick hydrate as we start here. It looks like my hand tracking has gone a little bit kawonky-loo this morning, so apologies if I seem to be waving around in weird ways. Sometimes things are a little flaky. Oh, and I had a stream ended to start with. Sorry about that. I'm a little backwards today. Apparently that was supposed to be the stream starting. And, yeah. Somehow, I got my wires crossed. So, okay. In any case, where are we today? Aha, okay. So,
Hello!
Hello! Good morning, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Glad you could make it. So we are starting out by just dropping off a thing I don't need. While we're at the shop, we'll probably try and pick up some of the shulkers there because I think blah, 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 in English. I'm going to need those for my projects, so I don't really want to leave the shulker monster out there, and I can always take back what I need later on. Alrighty. So, while we get on the road, there we go. While we get on the road this morning, yeah, it's lovely and dark here. Things are a little different. You probably won't notice anything, but things are behaving slightly differently in my game load today, in my game client. I've switched over from the Forge mod loader to the Fabric mod loader so that I can make use of a tool designed for the Fabric mod loader. And we're going to be... It's just to help me out with the stream weekend. We've got... Uh-oh, what am I wearing? Good, I'm okay. That just sounds weird. What am I wearing? Sweatshirt and some lined pants, I guess? Anyway, But anyways, where I'm going with that whole comment was to say that some stuff is a little bit different for me, so every once in a while I get thrown by a sound that's too loud or a tool that's a little bit different than what I had before. And we briefly saw there's some floaty pandas. That was odd. Okay. So, Queen of Distraction says, that, which, go down this way. Oh, we still, okay. You want to take a shortcut, but it's not that far up the hill. This way. Like when you know, I'd love to be able to articulate a scarecrow right through here, and then do a riff off of The Wizard of Oz. You could go this way, or you could go that way. But people often go both ways. Good morning, Dub Dynamite. Welcome aboard. I'm just taking a quick run through the Upping District. I love that bee house. Noting that we have some wayward llamas that shall probably be here for the eternity. Unless there should happen to be an accident. Oh yes, while I'm here, this will actually be useful for future builds. There's quick screenshots. Screenshot of this. Go. Right. Anyway, where was I going with this? Yeah, take a quick run through the district. Taking a shortcut. Oh, cool. I should have done that Easter egg hunt. We'll see how much time we have today. And I might come back for it. But there's my shulker monster for the day. So we have, since I was here last stream, I got a little carried away and went and built more than I probably should have. But we now have a big building. And you can see the roof is like a blue color. I'm intending to go and put like clouds in here. Clouds inside the sort of pseudo sky as I decorate up the inside. So this is going to be a lounging area, cafe style. I probably need a little bit of assistance from some of the other server mates regarding some of the inside. Oh. Stream closed captioner, shush. I always forget to turn it on. There we go. All right. That'll help. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm going to be making this sort of a lounge seating area, and I'm probably going to ask for a little bit of help from the server mates just for ideas on how to do like the back counter part to make it more, I don't know, chill Starbucks maybe? I don't know, less Starbucks and more like European seated cafe if I can. One of those things that you often see with like ASMR streams. Okay, anyway, that's that. But then there's going to be, you can see that's only part of the building. Then there's a bookshop. How do we get to the bookshop? Because that's what I came for today. I'm just gonna make sure I've got the books I need in my shulker. Oh, there's the empties. Okay, so wrong one. This one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These appear just so I don't get too confused. 3, 4. And how I'm going to get in there is I'm just gonna take this bucket and scoop out this water. Like free hands. That opens door number 1. This is an unfinished zone, but it's going to be a place to hopefully have enchanting materials and paper and blank books and that kind of jazz. And then the part that's going to be open as soon as I can get it stocked is the restricted section. So on page 3, just tells you how to do everything, and it opens up the doorway. Go down in here. And then this is where I'm going to start with the books. And I'm not sure if I remembered. Book. Do I remember any signs? I don't think I remember the signs. Let's go find material for signs. Annual Gravel spruce logs. Oh, wasn't intending spruce signs. What are we here? Oak. Yeah, that'll work. This one and that one. I have a gazillion sticks. There's some signs. That'll do for 2 of them. Where I need to be, that'll do for now. Don't need more than that for now. Oak. There we go. So yeah, the first part doesn't have a name or like an official name yet, but this was going to be the Department of Mysteries. Just because you never know what you're going to get if you use an enchanting table. Or if you come down to read some of the funky books. But here's where we've got... I was going to say here's where the real magic happens, but no, that's a horribly bad pun. I just... Oop. Okay, you don't want to sit on the carpet. I keep forgetting about that. That'll do. I think I can put back away. What? Do. That'll work. Why not? Let's start with the ones right on either side of the door. That. Nope. Falling. Look, touch. This place to start as any. Grab. those. And the signage is just, I was gonna say temporary, but, we'll see if I want to stick with that or if I want to go with an emerald in the middle or rename the barrel or whatever, but this is easy enough to start. Okay, so we got that one. That box. One next. Good, but let's put this one on the bottom. Right in the middle. Kind of like one of those theories of retail marketing is if you put things relatively at eye level, on the bonus side, or from the customer's point of view, hooray, it's easy to find. Oops. But I can't spell. 2D. But if you put them at eye level, then first they're easy to find, and second they're quick grab, and that seems to be exactly what people want to have right off the bat. This one. Here comes the more popular ones. Put that out of the way. More where I want it to be. Mending books are going to be popular. And I discovered I have a lot of villagers I need to either repurpose or cross my fingers as I level them up, because otherwise it's going to be a very interesting adventure to try and get all the books I need. And that's not what I put in there. These are wrong. These are supposed to be over here. Mending is these ones. Mending. Ooh. Alright, and feather falling can go where it's supposed to go. I knew I wouldn't have a whole lot of time to do a ton of stocking before the weekend. So I figured I would start with a few that I had available, as in like had the right villager for it, and I knew were going to be popular. So there's a few more that might come depending on how my timings work out this week for prepping for the weekend. But let's set everybody. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. So time to go tear down the shulker monster out front. Road. Yeah, there may need to be another instruction on the way out. Something about like, please remember to close the door. Go. Oops. I must be getting too quiet if the sound is kicking back in. All right. Thankfully, no further creatures bugging me. Clear up this mess. I have no idea what I'm going to want for my next project, so I figure I might as well just tear this down and bring back what I need when I'm finished with the other project. Oh, hot. Billy spider. In case something goes sideways. Like that! Well, I don't have to worry about cleaning up a bed then, I suppose. Wow. Yeah, I've been making noises to Fantastic Sherlock Fox for a while about potentially adding a creeper sound because they seem to be ultra popular. Suffice to say, wow, was not intending to have to tell myself that it didn't exist quite so soon. Okay. Fill this. Oh, that was regular. Just do that for now. I'll fix that later. Rather than fussing about which plank box has what at the moment after I put them all in the bulker. Okay, let's go with that. Maybe over here. Totally random, but hey, it'll do the trick, right? Wait. Oh no, I don't like that one. Oops, not that. Put in a regular one and there. That should do for now. Wow. Bit of surprise. Okay. Any case. Put out another torch. Put that out there for now. Okay. So, yeah. So that's the way the building's looking so far. Needs some more decoration and such. Let's just give you a quick peek around the back just because. I'm going to be doing some more with this bottom zone here, but yeah, that's what we've got going up there. I thought about putting windows in there. I did like the look, but unfortunately I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, and I wasn't really sure what people would think of seeing that one in terms of, like, you know, if you're chilling to read a book and have a cappuccino or something, looking out the window and seeing what at the time looked a lot like a radio antenna or something. I wasn't sure how well that would be received, so I just, for now, figured let's leave without windows. It made my math on doing the back wall a little bit simpler. Yeah, it definitely needs work, but it's functional, and we've got a couple of books in there if we need them. And you, I don't know, something about that just didn't work for me. Over there. Alrighty. So, back to the end. Let's go back to the base and then see if I've got time to build the other part. Ooh. Under construction, always a pleasure. See things changing and moving. Ooh. And one of my favorite places is... Oh, maybe just... Oh, I ran past the hole. Never mind. It's going to go... There it is. Over here. Make sure I haven't left anything behind when I was there last week. Or week. Yeah, I don't know. Last week is a bit of a blur, so maybe it was the week after that. Love this place. This is Theater on the Rocks, which definitely is a beautiful place to be. And it's certainly on the rocks. Love it. I like the way they've used the end rods, because it's kind of like when you go in and you talk to the ushers, that there's always that little teeny bit of lighting that sits on the side of the theater. Yeah, so pretty cool. Stairs are there for a reason, silly. Alrighty. So, headed back to my base. I believe I have the majority of the supplies handy, but I will give you guys a heads up that we may end up heading out to the desert and doing a bit more of sand grab. We'll see what I've got handy around the base. Just because I need more concrete for the weekend. Hey Peregrine, how are you doing? So, I learned what is to me something new over the last couple of days, and we should hopefully make this weekend a little bit smoother. So I was not happy with how how my notes and instructions were. Okay, notes and instructions were going for building a train on stream this weekend. Did not want to keep repeatedly referring back over and over to videos that I was watching. Ooh, orthodontist. Oh, hopefully it went well. Where was it? Stop. You, Mr. Endermite, sound way too much like the first couple hisses of that stupid creeper. But anyways, I was not happy with how the builds had gone last month. I mean, I like the statues, they turned out well, but I found it challenging to enjoy being engaged with the chat at the same time as trying to follow layers of instructions on another screen. In my writing of instructions and drawing pictures and trying to map out from a different video tutorial the builds I want to replicate this month, it just wasn't working out well, so I sat down and taught myself a little bit, like with help from videos and such, how to use the schematic add-on, or sorry, mod, pardon me, let me correct that, Java mod of Light Schematica. So to be able to use schematics. And so I've got myself a schematic to work with on the weekend. But it also had a side effect of being able to just quickly spit out a materials count. Why do I have... That was weird. Not need the layer range and whatever thing pop up on the screen. In any case, so I've got a schematic built for the train I'm going to use on the weekend, or a portion of it. And it's just going to be over here. So I'm going to try and collect the materials we need for the locomotive part first. Then we can start laying out the track. And then before stream I will get... Uh-oh, that's not good. Squirrel. But before stream on the weekend, I will get hold of... Can't talk straight. Turn on my schematic basically and sort out where it has to sit so that it will line up properly. We do our actual live stream on the weekend. And that should allow me to enjoy myself by being a bit more engaged with you guys. It's something that I put a priority on because I like hearing and seeing when people say things. It's apparently more robust structure, but it's not a preference of one over the other. It was just simply that seems like Structura has been, well, as far as mods go, become a bit of abandonware. And I can't blame the creator. I mean, it was a lot of work to keep something like that up. So you can't always win. But anyways, where I was going with that was to say that I managed to figure out how to use Lightmatica. It does what I want. It's making these sorts of builds a little bit easier, and because we understandably don't have copy-paste abilities on the servers, then I don't feel quite so guilty, because I did have to follow the original creator's tutorial video in a creative world of my own to be able to make the schematic in the first place, because one, as far as I knew, did not exist. And I put that work in, and rather than doing it twice, or well, from scratch twice in the same way, then I was doing it on stream, on my own time. Yes, that's probably a better way of putting it. Okay, let's clear out some more of this mess. And that'll get us a few minutes anyways, rather than spending all stream doing this work around the server. Around the base anyway. Okay. Yeah, that'll get us a few minutes. Okay. So, let's slip away the night and get ourselves... Do I have any... I don't have any shulkers here. Is that empty one? Oh, that's an empty one. Perfect. Perfect. So the reason I wanted to carry the empty ones if I ran out of space... if I ran out of space in the ender chest is because that way, if something goes wrong and then I have to drop stuff, then I'm not dropping irreplaceable items. So that's the big key right there. because my goodies box, for example, got dropped or something else, I would not be a happy camper. Over there. But yeah, it's got a bunch of things that you can do with it. But one of the things, I'm just going to quickly bring up a text file I've got sitting open. Put it, there we go. One of the things it can do though is it does a materials breakdown, and for me that's really, really helpful and really key, particularly because I tend to be a creator, not creator, a just-in-time creator, or a just the right amount type of creator, and so don't tend to give myself a lot of flex. Resulting effect is, had I not done more of the build between the 2 streams, weekend sessions I had last time, I would have run out of materials during a stream, and that's an embarrassment I don't really like to have. So, that said, wanted to prevent that this time by pre-calculating everything, but not overestimating by a giant margin. And I have no idea what's in here at the moment, but I know that the important boxes are there. Okay, what's this? It's more or less junk box, the bone blocks. Bone block box. Okay, let's put this one up here. It's a generic junk. And that one, and then I know what that is. And these 3 are empty. Okay. Good, I have some idea what's going on. Alright. So first things first, I'm gonna need about 6 and 8 over 3/4 stacks of black wool. Now, I never actually did bother to dye these sheep, so I mean I could always derail and do that. Let's just see if I have any dyes handy. Let's make that. But in the meantime, I have enough. Oops, I should have just grabbed it while I was there. I have enough to make everybody else their colors I need right from the stacks of wool I've already got. Okay, let's see.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Creef, how are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 7. There should be 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. 8. You, my fine friend. Oh, need a block. Any block. There we go. Oh, no. Okay, help me. Especially on that side. Here. And up we go. You, my fine sheep friend. You. Can't dye you when you haven't eaten. Great. Okay, well, come back for that. In any case, derail. Let's just take the stacks I need out of this one. Apparently I had some random pieces I left behind. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't need 45, so I might as well just take this one and do extra. Alright. The bookshop. Oh, Brief. You just missed the tour. Or brief tour. So the building is built. The rooms are built. The portion selling, or the restricted section selling free enchanted books has 4 books in it. Like 4 different choices. Other than that, the rest of it needs to be furnished and decorated out and so on. So technically the place is functional, but only minimally. Got a roof and stuff. Yeah. If you haven't done it for a while, things can really catch up with you. Okay. Black wool. That was 1 stack. I forgot about that. This is going to be... Okay, well, what I'm going to do then is this dye. Yes. Let's save 1. I guess I do something stupid. So I can get that sheep. And we will do what we can for wool. I keep forgetting. Game is cheap. It's a 1-to-1 as opposed to like when you're doing stained glass windows or something like that. It's a little different. That's okay. So I was just mentioning that I'm playing around with Litematica, which allows me the opportunity to what's the word? I can't remember today. Use a schematic model to build things, so I'm hopefully going to be a little bit less stressed on stream weekend. Can't promise anything on that front, but yeah. White carpet. I know there's a white carpet in the junk over there. So my carpet junk is over here. Yes. 9. Okay. So I wanted to make sure I didn't make a mistake, which means I can now take this die. Let's see if I can find a sheep. Do I need any other wolves? No. Okay. Good. The books that I filled in this morning are, I've got one crate or one barrel full of Silk Touch, and oh, that's where the carpet came from. Okay. One full of Silk Touch, one full of Mending, happen to be able to get Feather Falling 4, and Unbreaking 3. Challenge was that I did not, have not yet. Okay, hang on a sec here. Poink. That will stop you. I did not remember that I have chosen to not cure the zombies. Oh, sorry, not to zombify and cure the villagers. So that means that I'm spending a little bit more for the books than I have to, I guess you could say. And I'm still okay with that, but it also means that because I don't have the correct villagers for every book at the top end at the moment, then some of the books are for the time being, a little bit on the expensive side. That's okay. Come on, you. Are you going to eat? Wrong one. Okay. Take this. If I take these, what it's going to do is it prevent the dispensers from firing and clipping the wool for me, so that these ones can all get their wool grown back, and we can trim them up or dye them up to the right colors. So I got 15 here, and then I'm going to keep these last 2 rows just white because then I can do whatever I want with them, you know, and add extras. Are you? No. You're not the one I wanted black. Yes. Okay, thank you, Creef. I saw your 2 cents actually just before I came on stream. And conveniently, I also happened to look at my email and got approval from the creator of the builds to go ahead and do that. Basically, although he made tutorials for everybody to be able to use, I thought it was appropriate for me to ask permission, just because I didn't know if he'd be okay with me posting it on YouTube, or if he'd be okay with me actually live streaming the builds, because some people don't feel comfortable with that sort of thing. And turns out, no, he's perfectly fine with it, but I just figured I should ask. Yeah, he was really fast. He goes, that's exactly why I create the tutorials. I'm like, okay, just give credit. And do that. I will say, Creef, unless that was a typo, you confused me. That's okay. What was I looking for? Okay, so starting with the black wool, we also need 192 pieces of polished black stone stairs and 126 of slabs. So I'm gonna see, I've got blackstone. Let's hope it's enough. I think it's probably more than enough, but I never know. Okay, so 192, that's 3 stacks. Leave. There's 4. Nope. 1, 2. Yep, 3 stacks of polished black stone stairs. So I'll start there. Hello, sir. black wool. Let's put black stone in there. And say, polish black stone stairs. Yeah, I figured it was nice. I mean, some people, they probably would have thought, you're nuts, why would you bother? Because that's what they make tutorials for. But I always figure that not only do creators deserve to have people be honest about their content, but also that, I said 3, didn't I? I got 4. Oh, I have polished black stone stairs for another project. Okay. And let's hope I have enough. So 126, so that would be 2 sets of slabs. 128. We're good. Okay, so now I had extra. Perfect. Yeah. That's okay. Typos. Typos are cool. I was just worried, or not worried, confused about ice. I was wondering what you meant by ice, and now I get it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And that has the way in it. Actually, no, it doesn't, so let's put the 4th one in just in case. Oh. Never know if we're gonna need the plain blackstone. Wool, 1, 2, 3. We're actually not too bad on the wool. I need about this much plus 6 stacks, so I got 3 more stacks of wool to make. Okay, let's see. Snow, ugly. Okay, that's just something I haven't got yet. Dark oak buttons. Can do. Whoops. Woods over here. Logs, planks. Why not? Actually, I have planks over here. What-do-do, dark oak planks. I only need half of that. Buttons. There we go. That's weird, because you can't really see them, so in the corner there. Okay. Iron trapdoors. Yeah, I'm kind of on the... No bad puns intended, I'm kind of on the fence about that one. Sleep on this one. Pretty quick, actually, look. Okay, so... I was to hit M and look at... I think it's this one. That one. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. Okay, where are we here? Where's... I just need to move my on-screen chat for a second. I can actually do what I'm up to. Oh, what is this? Okay. You know what? I want a different screen for this part. Loaded. Keep doing that. That placement's there. Okay. Figure that. Hero list. Needs refresh. Do. Not. Come on, you. Please. Okay, well, it's not going to show right now, but I've already punched it to a file. One of the options you've got in this top right corner here is to write to file, so I've already done that part. Guess I'll have to just go off the file then. I can make it work, it's just I don't want to fuss with it live on stream here. Going back where I can see it. Alright. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do. I had to turn off the border on my screen and accidentally minimize the whole thing. Okay, so we've got iron trapdoors, that's where I was going. Oh. Okay. What happened there? None. Alrighty. What we got over here? Oh, we got plenty. Pull out of the way. enough for a while. How many do I need? Trapdoor. 29, so let's make 32. Let's forget what else I need. Two. Perfect. Then I can take that out. This. It looks like Render Dragon is universal in Bedrock now. Mobile just got it. Oh, lovely. That's not good. There are times when the Render Dragon stuff, I love to be able to get rid of it. You know? It has its pros and cons, but sometimes there's more cons than pros depending on what you're up to. And the other thing is it makes it a heavier load for some mobile devices, and there'll be a point at which you won't be able to run without it. So if your device is a bit on the older side, then that could pose a problem for you. Let's hope that's not the case for everybody in any too short an order. Clean up since we're here, right? Who knows, because we're here things? I temporarily have my lovely little shaders off, so it feels weird looking at stuff without the shaders. I'm going to be putting the shaders back on fairly soon, but there was a couple of things in them that were mucking with the schematic, so I figured one of the reasons I'm running without it a bit earlier is so that oh, poppies. I'm running without it a bit earlier so that I can get a bit used to it before the weekend, and that way hopefully things won't slow me down quite as much as they could otherwise. Okay, this is probably enough cleanup. But a little bit of space to work with. Let's these away. He is extra back in here for now. And let's take another look and see how that sheep is doing. I'm hoping by now that it is ready to be dyed. Actually, let me do my calculations on everything. This one... I can do the other ones later. I'm going to do them while I'm at it, sort of thing, all in one. But if I do that, then... everybody except the one I want. Really. Ew! Oh. That's because his block takes longer to load. Okay. Anyway, let's use this one then. Nope, music. No more shaders at all in Bedrock without RTX. Why was... yeah, good question. Very good question. So, anyway, I've got that one. I'll be starting to put out black now, but let's just move all this so I can actually get black. Oh, that guy's gonna be full. Okay. Good where I've been stealing the white ones from. Because that'll give me a bit more delay in time. I do have a black wool stack I didn't realize. We're 2 stacks away. That's good news. Which means if I go over here and if I get lucky to have a couple of squids. Nope, no squids. Squiddies, squiddies, squiddies. Any squiddies, please? More fishies already. Things I don't notice when I have my shaders on. I didn't realize I had water issues down here. Okay, well, that's one of those to-dos that I'll get around to at some point. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the sheep, but that's not gonna be a problem because I can always get started with the other ones and then come back to them even on Saturday if I need to. Alright, where was I? I was doing the Iron trapdoors, right, got it. Trapdoors, done. Okay, oak buttons, done. Dark oak fence gates. Oh, I think I actually have a bunch of those. Not fence gates, actually. Logs. Looker box. You. Sure. Need to be out of the way. I had dark oak fence gates. There's full spruce logs. Okay. Fence gates. 2. How many did I need? 23. Okay. How many do I have? Any dark oak fence? 9. Those. They sort by the numbers I needed, not the alphabetized amount. And it seems odd that I would only need 9 fence. Something went a little bit crazy there, but... Gate. Here. Fence. That I needed 23. Kind of trippy how I had the right number of fence in a stack, but not the right number of 15. What? Is 8 buttons. Oh, and stone buttons. Not bad. I've probably got some stuff in the bottom. Yeah. Filters are picky. Yeah, filters are definitely picky. This song always throws me because, simply because the song sounds like there's somebody knocking on the door in it, but certainly not the case. Okay. Gray concrete. Ha ha ha. Concrete, yes. Well. No, what's wool? Gray concrete powder. Okay, how many did I need? Only a dozen, so rather than doing 2 dozen. Oops, wrong place to grab 2 extras. And let's go. Oops. And down. Oops, where am I going? In the hole! That's where I'm going, is in the hole. Didn't think about it till after I jumped. That was a dumb place to jump. Okay. Oh. Doesn't matter, I'm just here for a minute. Okay, do I need any other concrete while I'm here? No. Fence hoppers, 8. Do that. feel better about this project already, simply because I'm able to put together supplies in a more sensible fashion and actually have the pieces of what I need. Okay. Oh, actually, I might have some. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I do. A little easier. Okay, bumpers down. Quartz slabs. I don't even know if I have any quartz at all. Proper quartz. Oh. Was that? Okay, good. So, I know I could make some out of the nether stuff, but why bother? And you've got, gem columns. Villagers, yes. That's the word. No bother. Goodies box. Yes. Alright. Okay. I'm going to remember to put the goodies box away when I go. One. Kind of emergency. Okay. 8 quartz slab. Okay. Find. Are you leveled? Yay! Excellent. 4. Now, quartz slab on the weekend is actually just going to be representing snow. Oh, need quartz stair, or 6 stairs. Okay, well, that's fine. That. It's just going to be representing snow, but rather than using string to hold up pieces of snow and actually wanting stair-shaped snow blocks and things might melt and, you know, a whole lot of stuff just not worth fussing over. So, figure in that case, probably buy a bunch, do it that way, rather than worrying with the actual snow itself. Okay, what have we got? Good old villager sweatshop. Yeah. So, I'll just actually let me make the stairs before I get too distracted. 6. Really? At all? Okay, fine. So, yeah. Where we're going to be going with some of these things. So this is the library side, or portion of the library side. And though it looks like I have enough librarians to do everything we want, you can see... Where is it here? Like, for example, this guy. I didn't have a sharpness, so I figured sharpness 3 was better than a kick in the pants. So I figured, okay, well, that's great, but if I can fire somebody else and get a sharpness higher, I will do so. Otherwise, I'll just grind through the melons and the iron farm with the... Oop, I need to go in there. With the guys on the other side to get more emeralds and just do it that way. You know, like, this dude is one of my candidates for being fired, but I'd rather see if I can maybe force level up some of the other guys, and maybe they'll have something decent as a second choice. This guy is probably going to get fired because he's only got the protection 4, but it's like crummy stupid price. Then we've got mending, but I've got cheaper. Knockback 2, I'm pretty sure I've got cheaper. And this one down here is loyalty 2, so I mean, he's probably going to get fired. And this one has looting 3, but of course you can see he's got a lot more space. So if I actually level him up by buying his books, then I might actually be able to get something half decent out of him later on. This guy nearly got fired, and he probably actually is another candidate for getting fired now that I got looting 3 on this side. But he was my bookshelf buddy for a while. So yeah, I've got a ways to go. You know, like I've got things that I will never really use more than once. I think I've knocked back 2 twice, actually. I have to double check that. And then, so there's a few that I will probably never use more than once. But then it doesn't mean that I have everything covered. This one, what have I got here? Looting 3, but they're a little pricey, so that was just my block of iron junk box, because then I can take that over and trade with the other guys. Okay, what have I got? So after the quartz, Oh, block of coal. Yay! Sarcasm intended. Nobody likes to wasting their time on blocks of coal. Quartz block. You, for now, you're not really another thing, but you can go over here anyway. And what? Oh, I saw it go by. Did I actually? Okay, well, I can use proper coal, or I can put what did I hide back here? No? Almost every box. That's the wood box. It's concrete and dyes and such. Bulls. Nethery based stuff. What's that? Basalt. Okay, well. Truth be told, I only need 5 blocks and it's just for a visual item, so I think I will actually just pop out and do 1, 2. Actually, that's only gonna be a piece of coal. 8, 64. Let's just throw these in here. Nuggets? Stone. I was wondering where I put that. Stone. Supposed to be there. Yeah, there we go. 9 times 5. And 6 is 54, and I put in, might actually have the right number, within a hair's breadth. Okay. These nuggets out of there since I have this box handy. Alright. So we're gonna have those. Means I'm almost down to the ones, single items. Stained glass 4, that's it? Wow. Light gray for the windows, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with white. I don't really care. Work. Okay. Carpet 3. Now with this schematic, it's going to be grumpy that I... Oops. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be mad at me for, not having the right amount. Or sorry, not the right glass, but I can edit that before we build so that it doesn't freak out when I try to use that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 15. I am basically a stack away. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, It just occurred to me. I'm never going to get black wool if I don't put the redstone down to trigger that. Yeah. Never going to eat. Okay. So let's just go up here. And that'll trigger again in future. We're good. Right. The reason I actually have to quote-unquote figure out what sheep go where is that I have an order, a rainbow order I like to put the sheep colors in, and I never remember off the top of my head what it is, so I have to sort of calculate it out and figure it out, and then figure out which dyes I'm missing, and so on. It takes a minute. Not necessarily worth derailing for. Okay, so we've got the stained glass carpet. I don't know what that was for, but okay. For red concrete. What else? Black, brown, red. Banners, black and gray. Oh, 2 pistons. We need 4 more than 2, but I've got right now 2 will work. And levers from that. Could I call them? There we go. The right number. And dark oak trapdoors. Bruce. I don't have any dark oak trapdoors? Wow. I'm impressed. It was dark oak planks, wasn't it? This can come out. There. Else. Did first. Oh, that one's full. Oops. No. Oops. Put that away. There. Now put these things back. On you. Oh, trapdoors. One box. In here. Can't. Nope, I can't. That's okay. That's okay. I will find a use for those. If I don't have coal, it's not going to be the end of the world. I can always put something else in there. Charcoal. Don't know why I had them in there, but probably a reason. Right. Plus, oh, yeah, that was for something else. Those for the rails. Not slabs. I don't want. Darn. The slabs I don't need. Well, it's fine. Ready. I'm gonna need a lot of slabs. This here, my pile of stuff. Okay, where am I here? Losing my place in my list. The reason I didn't print it. Okay. We have quartz slab stairs, skip the coal, stained glass, carpet, trapdoors, levers, concrete. I gotta do. Wrong one. Do I have any sand? Nope. Because I do not have any sand because thank you, Moyang. Alrighty. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. The red concrete will be in a bit. Black banner, gray banner. I actually have miracle. No, I do not. It. Nope. Oh, we got gray, not white. I remember today. All right, yes, we don't do that. We're used to six. Any loose wool in there, do I? Light gray will work better. Not light gray. Use that I will. I'm gonna need more black anyways. one more look and see if I got lucky. Anybody? Me? I haven't been spending enough time over here, so I'm pretty sure I don't have any guys spawning, hanging around. Nope, no luck. Fishies. Nice fishies, but no squids at the moment. That's okay. And, oh, there's one. Ah, you, my fine friend. Goodbye. Right? And this one. Good extermination! Maybe? Oh, 10. Okay, well, 10's pretty good, actually. 10 will probably get me what I need. Probably. If not, I can come back for more squiddy pies later. Well, that just sounded cheesy. Squiddy pies. I meant that as something you would eat, not something as in ultra cute. Really? Chicken, you're stupid. Come here. Thank you. Whatever. Okay, roll too much. Where are we? Okay. Cows, sheep, no. That's it? Just the 3 from earlier, buddy? Okay. So then that one I just found. Don't really care. Steal this one. No. Really dumb on my part. One that I can actually... There, let's try that. Need to be a bit faster. There, see if that will help. I really don't like the look of having that exposed, but that's what it's going to take to be able to get my sheep black a little bit quicker. We'll have to deal. Think anyway. One more here. Bring you a different color later, buddy. No good without the stone. Silly me. Redstone. Why not? Okay. Will do for now. Alright, where were we? Oh, banners. Right. Banners. I need... Never remember what I need, so... I'm gonna go... here? Curiosity. What? Blue banners. No, not so helpful. You need a banner to begin with. Dagnabbit. color do I need? Remember, black banner, I need 2 of those. Well, I can just do that. Banner. This I knew. Okay, whoa. Oh, right. Okay, I know what this was. Oh, sketchy. Oops. Come on, you. Too lazy. Go. Okay. I want. Oh, 6 gray wool. Okay. Well. Hi. Two gray banners, but they're not going to be gray. Black banners that are two black banners. Let's see. Still short die. Because the 2 gray banners are not to be gray long term. I have to make them look a little different. These banners can go. Okay, there. Okay. Fits there. Oh, concrete, right. I don't want the red for. Wait, because I don't right now. Okay, gray banner fence 2, birch fence 1. Fence, birch fence. 2, gum. And... oh, I missed a fence. That explains a lot. Okay. Trying to figure out why I had dark oak fence as an odd number. And then I've got a list of an item that I should have changed and I missed. So I have to figure out where it got to. Yeah, it should have been even. Okay, so that one. 1 oak button. Why do I have... I don't remember why that one was oak. Oh, I do remember why that was oak, actually. I think I'll change that one up and see. Birch button. Perfect. I'd rather have that than oak anyway. 1 and show on the list, but I need E. Come on, zombies, burn. And... there we go. Item frames. Go see the guy who sells item frames. The item frame. Yeah. Oop, wrong one. Paintings. Okay. Go. I boo-booed, and I don't have a guy that has item frames. I thought he did. Nope, that's banners. Okay. Not what I wanted. Yep. So... do I have any leather? Check and see. 2, so that should work. 1, yeah. Need 1 more. Sorry, cows. You. Come back here. There we go. Make the item frames, get those out of the road. And then we put done. Nope, I need sticks. So, paintings, item frames. Need extras. 4. Need 27 of those. I'm still stuck. Need to get 1. Try again, buddy. Okay, well, we'll get there eventually. So, still really appreciate this beacon, because with my squirreling and running around in circles so much, it makes it so much easier. I miss the shininess, but we'll get there. So, where was I? Oh, right. I needed to take another check for squids because I need to finish off the gray banners into black with a gray window. And in all honesty, I like the gray banners now that I switched to white. So I'm going to go make light gray banners. Still need to get the squids, but make light gray banners instead. Gray. Okay. And I just put the wool away. Wow. Oh boy. No Nobel Prize for science or math there. Want to upgrade this. Well. One. That one. Two. Perfect. Get rid of the dark ones so I don't make it blue. Get rid of the dye so I don't make this. You don't want to make the wrong kind when I dyeing sheep. We're running short on things. Okay, black, white. Sticks. Alrighty. So now, get going with this. I need to buy myself the squid while I think about it. At least try. Ah. Hey buddy, come here. You just happen to be the right sheep. Thank you. Did we? Oh, no spitsters. Every sheep is the right sheep. Well, yeah, you can re-dye them. It's really helpful. No such thing as a wrong sheep. Well, the wrong sheep was the one that was in the way at the wrong time. That's the wrong sheep. Ah, there's one squid. I'm gonna need a few of them, but this is the place to start. Hey, you, come here. Where did your go? 4. That might actually. Maybe be enough. Go and see if I can find one more squid or 2, just to be on the safe side. I can always speed up the sheep that way if I end up with dark I don't need. Where did? There they are. Do we have no squid? One thing I miss about my shaders, the water's really, really clear, and you can see the squid really easily. But that's okay. We don't have to have them super visible. Rather than playing a squid waiting game, we'll see if I can get the banner finished. So what I'm doing is there's a couple of spots on the train on either side of the front edge of the cab where I really want to be able to put a window that has a border on it, and the easiest way to do that is just to fake it out with a banner. Yes. If you would laugh, the number of sheep in our house is kind of silly. We don't have a pet live sheep, thank heavens for that, but I would not be surprised if my daughter was allowed to do that. She just might. But no, there's no sheep that's really the wrong sheep unless it's not the one you need at the time. Okay, so first things first. Two like this. And then... there we go. So this is going to go on either side of the cab. Get me that window look I was hoping for. Weird, because I set one down and not the other. It doesn't want to stack. That's kind of interesting. And now it will stack. Go bigger. Oh no, never seen that before. Alrighty. There. The button banners so we know what's what. Okay. I think aside from the mistake I made and needing 3 pieces of red concrete, I think we're good. So, rather than running out... oh, I still have 2? Yay! Oh. When all else fails, put them away so you don't lose them. Put 1 away. I'm just itching to have an even number of black wool. Why? Alright. Do we have any more from the sheep? Because I've put this set of shears away anyway. Did you give me any? Oh, please. 3! Yay! Like that. But you? You? Are you hungry? 3! Yay! Okay, happier. Just trying to sleep off the night pretty quick here. Nope, not so much. 27, no. Perfect, okay. Buttons out. 6 and 40. No, I'm just gonna be short. Odds. button free. Yeah. Oh, I didn't need to take out that much. Buttons over there then. Should do. Okay. Think about phone buttons. Right. Box. All right. So the goodies away if I don't need them. And go. I'm gonna go there. Empty shulker box. Sure. I'm gonna need, if I don't need them for my project for the train, then I'm going to need them for more books. So I might as well keep them out of the way. Alright, we have... Where was that? So I can get the white wool out of the way, and then come back for... Need a bunch of slabs. What do we need? I don't know how many slabs I need, so... Start with this box. We'll divide all of that in half and see how far we get. Oh right, you can't do that this way. Ha ha, yes. That's one of those things I've been wishing for that has not happened. Okay. One. More. Thanks. One up here, there's some random. Anvil. Start with that. Okay. I actually have no idea where I've put the nose of the train in my test run, setting up this thing, so we start at this end, quite a ways up, and then we can always push it back later. So the design for this is going to be, show one piece of it real quick here. This one, skip this, and I don't really know if I'm going to bother cutting all the grass, but I might because it's really plain down that away. But it is a bit of a pain not to get things in the right spot. Okay, and then these, I gotta end up going halfway in between. On you. I skipped too many. Okay, that's okay. Goes here, there. You know, so you get the idea, right? And if that's wrong, this one. Pick block is a lifesaver. I love that feature. Kind of, I'm pretty sure it's a most wiki related thing, but I can't recall because it's in both systems now, so it could even be normal. But yeah, so there's sort of the concept for the rail. There we go. Skip, it's the whole skip one. And then I think the grass messed me up there. This. But the engine itself is probably about 30 to 35 blocks long, and then there's a tender on the back. It's about another 15 or 20. Somewhere in between that. So between the two of them, we've got quite a long piece, and that's just the engine. You add to that the fact that I want to do 2 rail cars to go with it. I'm hoping to do a dining car and a sleeper car, because we're working on, basically we're building a version of the Orient Express. So doing a little bit of research into it. The design I'm borrowing is actually designed based off the 2017 movie, which has serious issues in terms of accuracy to what would have been on the line at the time. But I have not yet found either a model that has been, that somebody's worked on, which fits the time period correctly, or nor have I found a model that fits the more accurate film adaptation from 1974. So we'll just have to, we're gonna go with it, right? And I'm made one modification by swapping out a block type, and that's just because I've never used schematics before, so I didn't want to push my luck. But I think after I get it built to the schematic, I may potentially off camera change out some of the blocks, like redesign a little bit of it, because I managed to find the correct train as a photograph. Oops. And so that lets me know that some of the smoke deflectors at the front are wrong in the movie, because they were put on backwards to make the train look more aggressive. And I don't really like that, so I'm going to do the aggressive version on Saturday, and then we'll see how I want to alter that to... Keepers, I can't line things up today. So I want to alter that to turn the smoke deflectors around. It's just, I have to kind of figure that out. If I figure it out on the fly, we'll do it on Saturday. It doesn't seem like it should be all that hard, but we'll just have to see, because I don't want to push my luck. On the bright side, though, I mean, by trying a schematic, it should be, at least the back and forth part, should theoretically be faster than when I did the statues last month. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. But, one of the... I toyed with a couple of ideas for doing some silly references to characters and actors and stuff with regards to these... with regards to the portrayals of Poirot, and make it a little bit more obvious, but... like, or what a little bit more obvious of what I'm getting at. But I think in the end I won't bother because, what's the word? Because it would actually sort of ruin the look of what I'm going for. Thus far I've been somewhat serious about how I've been doing the builds, even if they aren't, like, aside from the ones borrowed from others, even if the builds aren't, you know, super fancy, the references have been semi-serious and not super tongue-in-cheek, so I don't think sticking a big mustache on the front of the train or something would be anything funnier than a whim at the time and then not practical afterwards. But yeah. So these trains are a little bigger than I expected, but I think it'll be fun because I've never built a train before. I've thought about it because I've seen really nice ones from, well, the designs I'm using are by Crafty Fox. So it's all one word, Crafty Fox, except with an E on the end of Fox. Yeah, I seem to have a thing for foxes. But anyway, those are the builds I'll be using this weekend. But I saw a lot of good work from Dramasmith, who does Java and occasionally plays on AlphaCraft, although she's got her own servers, and right now I think she's just doing YouTube videos, but those are slow due to an injury. Anyways, point is, she's done quite a number of train videos, as has Railfan Lily, I believe, has done a bunch. There's a few people out that are quite the train fanatics when it comes to Minecraft. I mean, obviously there's train fanatics out there, or the Railcraft mods would not exist. But I think it's kind of neat to see the people that have done their best to take the blocks that vanilla Minecraft offers you and actually do something interesting with it. Unfortunately, while I'm in Fabric, I don't have a selective sound muffler at the moment. I thought about looking into that, but it seems that the anvils are probably the worst noise I've run into during the test runs. So, bear with me here. Eek. But yeah. I'm also looking forward to pulling up some of the designs I've had stored away for a while in terms of the interior decoration. So I'm not committed to any particular design as of yet for the interior well, yeah, as I said, decoration, but like the inside of the sleeper car rooms or the dining car or whatever. But I do find it fun because I've stored away a picture of what supposedly Agatha Christie might have wanted the inside of the sleeper car to be organized like. And got lucky actually to find that the rail car company who made the cars that would have run on the line at the correct time in the late 1930s actually has uploaded a lot of their architectural style drawings of their vehicles online, and you can take a look at those pictures for free. And they let you you contact them and say, you know, you're a real fan or whatever, and had whatever reason for wanting them. They'll actually send you one of the physical drawings. So that's not something I'm going to be keeping, because I'm not a huge fan of Orient Express, at least not to that extent. But it was really nice to find out that the Simplon, like the Carson Wagonly company, actually has uploaded those. Okay, so this is part of it. After I get the concrete for the rail cars made, I may texture this out, or not texture this out. What do you call it? Detail it out a little bit more, just by filling all these gaps with gravel rather than just leaving it as grass, because I have yet to see a rail base that doesn't have gravel underneath. But I think lifting the whole thing up, put a gravel block layer underneath, I think would just make the overall build look a little out of place. So I'm just gonna leave it. And I have no idea if this is gonna be long enough. I'll count it off screen because it's just not worth it. Actually, let's do the math. Let's do the math without an actual count. I am standing at 2608. Run before I get visitors. Looks pretty cool in the mini-map, though. 2608 and 2680. So I would 80 blocks. Okay, that might do for some of them, but I'm looking at least 90 to 100, so I'll finish that up as soon as we sleep away the night. Might even be better if I've got the supplies to consider doing maybe 120. Allows me to put extra space at the front and the rear if I need to, but also it means that just in case my guesstimates for how long the train cars are, I haven't finished my Creative World build, but the guesstimates for how long those are, I just don't want to be short in doing that on camera, because ding 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 only works so far. Wow, but it'll actually be probably the longest build at my base. I guess the mob thing on the other side of this stuff is probably the highest build, but then I guess technically that's floating. And this would be the highest build if it comes to 8, 20, 28. Sorry, that would be the highest build if it comes to just pure height from the ground. Oops, we're almost there. Hey. No. Thank you. But I'm thinking in the end, it's probably a good thing I'd moved the big library book I had in the space here and put it over on the far side, because I think I like the way this is going to look a little bit better. The base is still cramped in terms of references, but hey, I'm learning. Every time I have a new season, I learn something new in terms of how I like things laid out. Pick one. Over this way, and back we go. And then, so just as I finish up here, because we're at 42, we can get this done. Looks like I won't have time for the Easter egg hunt on camera, which is a bit of a shame, but at least not today. Tomorrow morning, I'll probably be taking a break from this to play Myst, as I did last week, for a couple of reasons. One, it keeps me from totally stressing out on Minecraft stuff all day long, because I can obsess pretty badly, but also that I'm on the home stretch on Myst, and we'll see what timings are like as to whether or not I'm needed for a scouting event prep in the evening anytime this week. But I may actually do some extra stuff there, and that could be a variety of things from villager trading for more books, to decorating the inside of the shop, to maybe some more mansion teardown. I really don't know what's on tap this week, but I really want to make sure I feel super comfortable, super prepared for the weekend. So yeah. A little longer than I expected. But that's what's up for this week. So, as I alluded to, just in case there's anyone who doesn't already know, the Dadcraft 73 patron servers, or Patreon patron servers, rather specifically, once a month have what we call a Patreon stream, or a patron stream weekend, I guess. And so even though there's 2 to 3 servers involved each time, it's just usually once a month, and it seems to be approximately 2 weeks after the Truly Bedrock stream weekend. My math was saying the end of the month, but then completely forgot that April only has 1 end of the month weekend day, not 2. So it was this weekend, not the following one. Anyway, where that was going was to say that anybody who doesn't know that, this weekend on Saturday we have Saturday North American time, we have a start, and I think it might be GMT as well, being Saturday, that is, led off by our fantastic Australian friend Carnage Joe. She volunteered for the short straw to the opener. I'm not one that usually can get myself coherent enough to stream before about 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in mountain time, and weekends, I will admit, straight up, I'm a lazy butt. So that just means that I was not able to take those slots. Anyway, so Carnage Joe has offered to take the Saturday one to kick us off. I don't know what she's got planned yet, but it's always a real hoot. A lot of fun to be watching her. One of the things I find infectious is her giggling and her patience with being teased from time to time on her streams. So that's definitely going to be fun. And then on Saturday, my first slot is actually swapped. I had to push back a little bit because of a scouting event. And my first stream on Saturday will be 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's when we'll be doing the train. So, yeah. That's when we'll be starting the train. We'll see how long it takes to do the engine. I'm actually looking at building out a second plan just in case one or more of the pieces goes too quickly. I doubt that we'll be being off train, but we may actually be able to get ourselves, because the interior of a locomotive does not need decoration. Anyways, the interior does not need decoration, so we may be able to get onto the body of one or more of the carriages afterwards. So we'll just see how timings go, and then we can do a lot of the interior decoration. I'll save that for Sunday, just so that we actually have something new for each one of them. So even if we end up picking up where we left off on the carriages, that we'll have to finish. Now, Peregrine, who you see in chat, is a fantastic jester. I was just about to say fool, but that's not what I meant. But he loves to tease, particularly when it's harmless. And he showed up in Carnage Joe's recent streams, just basically giving her a little bit of a help after teasing her a little bit and accidentally assisting her in letting a villager loose that she had not intended to. So yeah, but there's a cute invisibility potion involved hide and seek game going on. Well, or maybe it was invisible tag, I guess. And but that was, I like Joe's attitude towards it, because I knew she really wanted to get decoration done, but on the other hand, decorating her village did still successfully happen in and around getting teased, so it was good that she was very good-natured about the whole thing. Yeah. But and the other thing, I mean, is turnabout is fair play, and when our friend Carnage Joe has time in her streams to be able to do an unusual scheduled stream, or yeah, because she was on vacation or something of that nature, then we never know when and where she's going to pop up. Usually she plays on the Bedrock server. I've yet to see her on the on the Java aka Coffee server, but I would not be surprised. We have a few that play both flavors, and we have a few that have been whitelisted to be able to play on both flavors and have not actually chosen to do so. I myself am one of the ones that can play both, but tend to flip-flop back and forth in between. Okay, so I think we got our rail long enough. Anyways, yeah, so I flip back and forth in between, which in theory offers me the opportunity to pop on the other server and help out or tease or whatever, but I tend to have enough ideas going on in my head that I'm not that organized. But yeah, both parties have to be good with it, and when something becomes, or if anything becomes slightly harmful, intentional or otherwise, as long as the teasing party is willing to help rectify the situation to get things back to a positive place, then I'm totally okay with it too. But yeah. Anyhow, kind of funny when you think about the scale of real grails. They're usually, what did we say they were the other day? 2 horses' behinds apart. I can guarantee you this is not. But then again, I've seen trains where people did try and account for that width in Minecraft, and it looked really odd. Aside from making the scale go large, it didn't quite work with the, what do you call it? Morphology isn't the word. I'm trying to think of the word. It made things look warped out, wide in some cases, or some parts looked a little bit squat. It just has to do with the nature of how Mojang lets us, does or does not let us interlock various different sorts of pieces. I'm not sure I would totally agree with you, Fantastic Shark Fox, when you said since I was in her stream and on the server, it made it easier for me to gauge her reaction too. I think part of it was that she, even if she wasn't super pleased with it, she did a very good job of putting across a positive attitude about the whole thing. And I suspect if she wasn't pleased with it, she probably would tag the person afterwards and just say, "Whoa, dude, that wasn't cool." And since Peregrine clearly has not had that happen yet, then I'm under the impression she was generally okay with it, because anything that he could have accidentally done to cause her a problem, he stuck around to help out with and clean up. So I think that was part of what made everything okay. And if she'd really said, "No, seriously, dude, I'm done, please go away," then we know that Peregrine would have, right? So I think it was all good in the end, and that kind of teasing can be harmless, provided that both parties have the correct attitude about the whole thing. So we've got our track, and I know that the what do you call it? The schematic I've got loaded is misaligned at the moment, but I will just give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview, partly because I'm excited about the fact that I actually got this thing to work. I'm not good at building technical things sometimes. I'm a tech person, but I get so wrapped up in the details that sometimes I overthink things. I shouldn't say sometimes. I generally overthink things. Okay, let's see if I can get this to show up properly. Okay. Come here, you silly thing. I'm trying to... There we go. To show border. There we go. I can't move my chat thing around unless I've got borders on it. The one that's on my screen. Okay, so loaded schematics. Nope, not that one. Placements. There we go. Figure on. So, figure. And it's not showing, so I will have to reload that, replace it. Because you can't actually see what that is. That's okay. I'm gonna do off and remove this one. Oh. Hold shift. Remove. Oh. We're gonna load this one. And let us... Yeah, let's just do that. That's fine, I don't care. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, rather than doing the disconnect reconnect, I will have that solved by Saturday. So things will actually work a little bit better. But I suppose it's going to remain a bit of surprise, even to me. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Haha. Try this again. So M, the schematic we have on. Let's try this. So, and I'm going to just change its location. Not that. Do I have a stick? Yes, I have a stick. Schematic placement. Okay. Alt. Move this train. It's totally out of place, but that's okay. Actually, it's okay. And back one more. 5. That should look a little bit better. Wait. Oop. 1. Okay. So then, if I go here, it said, you're in the layering mode. I'm like, yeah, so, and now I remember why. I need to know that. Okay. Come on, you. This way. How many layers I have? Let's go M and E. Oh, that's the one I want. Right here. Big menu, render layers. Let's just go all. You can sort of see a little bit of what this thing is going to look like. We have ourselves quite a large train. Come on Saturday. Yeah. This is going to be what we're working on Saturday. Yeah. We'll get a run up around it and through it and stuff, but you can see why this sort of schematic design, being able to run through it and see everything, would actually be a lot easier for me to work with than the separate world I was trying to copy from during the last month's stream. So yeah, that's what we're going with. So I am borrowing the design created by Crafty Fox and a Crafty Fox design tutorial, but schematics did not exist of his tutorial. So I did build it myself in a creative world and then create the schematic out of it, and had to learn how to do that and how to put it in this world and so on. So that's what we're going to work with on Saturday. And the funny part is these show here, but when you actually go to build, they somehow, at somewhere along the line, they just disappear. I don't know why that is the case, but yeah. If one actually has, what do you call it? Like the appropriate permission levels on the server, so say for example it's a private world, you can actually literally copy and paste a completed version of whatever your schematic is into your world and don't have to build it. Particularly if you're in creative, just smack and then you go. But I actually want to build this. I enjoy the building part of it. I just wanted to be able to have something I could work with as a design rather than worrying about how much stuff is there. And I will edit this one because I know somewhere in here there is a wrong fence. One wrong fence in there, and there's one wrong something else. I can't remember what else. Oh, I was changing out the glass color, so I gotta edit that. But yeah, there we go. I do have videos on demand enabled, so yes, you will definitely be able to catch that, Creef. And if you manage not to be able to find a video on demand, maybe it's expired more than the 2 weeks we allow or something like that. Not we, though, Twitch allows us. Like say life gets busy or something. Then I do make an effort to try and archive them on YouTube after the fact. So they may be somewhat out of order in the way that they upload to YouTube, but yeah, all the builds and streams I do get uploaded to YouTube. The only time I expurgate or not post one is if it ended up being like 5 minutes of, oh my goodness, tech issue, and nothing actually got done. That will be definitely able to be seen. All right, so yeah, so that was my spoilerific hint, and I'm just going to turn that puppy back off again so that we can see. We've just got nothing here, but at least the other reason I wanted to have it pre-placed is because then when I set up the placement for the schematics for the train cars, which I will actually do separate per train car, then I can line them up and make sure I've got enough length of track to work with here. But yeah. So that's it. But in the meantime, we have reached the top of the hour. So rather than keeping everyone, I will actually just take a quick look and see, do we have... Tough decision. I think I will actually, just for a little bit of a change of pace, a lot of us know the various different members of Truly Bedrock, so I think as a change of pace, I'm going to actually try and raid Stina Rose today. Been a while since we've raided her. She plays her own thing, but I met her via her work on AlphaCraft, and she has played with Drama Smith a little bit, and she has done large things like zoos and such in the past, so I quite liked some of that style. And yeah, we'll just have to see what she's up to. Get off this stick. There we go. But other than that, the socials are in the corner. You guys know how to track me. I'm looking at potentially putting up some different overlays in the near future, so the placement of that information may change. How it's displayed may change, but yeah, things are going ahead. And then a couple of new commands have been enabled that we'll play with a little more on the weekend. So yeah, it'll be all good. So as we head in, say hi to Stina Rose for me. Don't yet have any sort of major raid message. Just please be nice and give her our support. And I wish you guys a fantastic day. See you all again soon.